everyone, what's up? It's Samia, and right now I'm going to be doing a birthday book haul. I know it is very, very, very belated, I guess you could say. My birthday was on April 10th and I turned 19, and I got a few gift cards for like Amazon, and yeah, I think it was just Amazon, and so I bought some books, of course, and I am just gonna go ahead and show you guys the books that I got for my birthday. There's quite a few, and I know it's crazy. I keep telling myself I need to stop buying books, but I decided to treat myself for my birthday. I mean, it's your birthday, you gotta buy some books. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and start off. So the first four that I got, it's actually not the first, it's just the first on the pile, I'm gonna show you, are a series, and for whatever reason I picked up all four. I don't know why I did, but I'm very, very happy I picked them all up at once. I think it was like recommended to me on Amazon, the first book, and so I just picked it up, and so whatever compelled me to buy them all, I did. So this is by T.M. Frazier, and this is the first book that I've ever read by T.M. Frazier, and I am so happy I picked this book up. It's crazy. So, the first one is King by T.M. Frazier, and it looks like this, and it is just a whole nother level of a book. It is very dark and very gritty and very raw and real, and it is just so good. It is about a girl, and she does not know who she is, and she is trying to find her way, and she's trying to make things better for herself, and King has just gotten out of prison, and they run into each other, and just stuff happens from there, and that's all I'm going to say. I have read this book, and I have read book 2, which is Tyrant, and this is just a continuation. The first book does leave off on a cliffhanger, just a fair warning, so I'm so glad that whatever instinct I had, I picked up book 2. So I have read both of these. I gave both of them 5 stars. If I'm not mistaken, I am filming reviews for both of these books, so please look out for those. Hopefully soon. I have so many reviews on my computer that I need to edit and upload. It's bad, but I will be reviewing them, so eventually you will see a review for this book on my channel. But I have just absolutely loved it. And so those are the first 2. So then I picked up books 2 and 3, and that is Lawless and Soulless. This is kind of like a companion. It is like book 3. At least that's what it said on Amazon. It was book 3. It is a companion. It's about Bear, which is one of the characters in the book, and I'm really excited. I'm just excited to see all the characters from the other books play a role in these few books, I guess. The next book that I got is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven, and I'm sure you've heard about this book. I heard that it is just absolutely amazing. It's a little darker. I just heard that it was really good, and so I picked it up, and it is about Violet and Finch, and from what I understand, they help each other out. They save each other, basically, and they bring out the best in each other, and that's about as much as I know about it. And I'm just really excited. I honestly heard that this was an amazing book, and so I had to pick it up. Many of these books I'm sure you guys already know about, and so my descriptions are probably going to be like super bad, and you're going to be like, Samia, that's not even what that book is about. Stop. So the next book that I have here is The Mad Tatter by J.M. Darhauer. Looks like this. And again, this is one of those books that Amazon recommended to me, and I put it in my cart and bought it. What's new? I'm sure I'll really enjoy it. This is about a tattoo artist named Reese, and he has a rule to not fall in love, to never do it. And Avery is a young woman who does ballet, and they are from completely different worlds, and they know that they don't fit, and it's messy, and you know, things just happen. Of course, that's just how it goes. So the next book that I have is Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. It looks like this. I do have a book by Mia Sheridan. I just got it in a... I just got a book by her. Yeah, it's called Midnight Lily, and I think I got it in a bookworm box. It's up there. I see it now. And I believe that this is, oh yeah, a Sign of Love novel. I don't remember which sign this is for. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm bad at this. But I think that this is the book that I had a whole problem with in my last Bookworm box unboxing, because I had this in my cart and it was confusing me because I thought I bought it. And I was like, I thought I had a book by her. But anyways, this is about two characters and they really just want peace and they want to move on from their horrible past, because it is about Bree and Archer, and Bree is like chained to this memory of her past, a horrible memory of her past. And Archer lives with a excruciating wound, and from what I understand, they help each other and they get through things together, and yeah. You know, they both just want peace and they want to move on, maybe, from what I'm understanding. This is Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland Stone, and oops, you can't even tell. I did hear about this book from Laura, I believe, and I have heard about it from other places. I just remember specifically she mentioned it and she said it's like a really awesome book, and so I trust her and I picked it up, of course. And from what I'm understanding, this is about I want to say character, but a young girl who struggles with OCD, and she wants to feel normal, and she gets introduced to these new people, and that's about all I know from there too. I'm really bad at explaining books, so I would recommend looking at Goodreads, because I'm horrible and I don't know what I'm talking about. Yes, that's a good idea, Samia. So this book is Arson by Mia Asher, and it looks like this. And from what I'm understanding, this is about a young woman who loves two men and just can't figure out what to do. It's, you know, like a broken love story, and she needs to figure out what she wants to do because she is in love with two men. And that doesn't really work out too often, you know. The next two books that I have are Until Nico and Until Lily by Aurora Rose Reynolds. I read Until November recently, and then I also read Until Trevor recently, and those two books I had already, and then I needed to pick up the next two in the series, and I was going to buy them on Amazon, but they were like $15.99 I think on Amazon, and I was like, that's kind of expensive for a paperback book. And so I'm like, let me just look around and see if I can find it anywhere else for a little cheaper. And I found it on Aurora Rose Reynolds, like, author page, you know, like her website. And it was a little cheaper, but with shipping, it was basically the same price. But what sold me for buying them on her website was that they were signed. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I'll just get them. It'll be the same price anyways, and they'll be signed. And I was like, they won't be personalized, but they're signed, so that's nice. And so I figured I'd do that. And so then they came, and they also came with like some bookmarks, which I think I have them in here. They do. Came with bookmarks for her. They say Aurora Rose Reynolds on it. And then it also came with some pens, and so that was nice. And it says Happily Ever Alpha, and then Aurora Rose Reynolds, and so that was cool. I'm like, hey, why not? And so then when I opened it up, though, I realized that they were signed to me, and I'm like, oh, that is so cool. I didn't think that they would actually be personalized to me. And it says like boom, because if you've read any of these books, that's a little thing that goes on, and it's just so cute, and I'm so excited to have these books. This one follows Nico, and then this one follows Cash, and these are part of like the Mason men. And so that's them, and I'm really excited. I can't wait to just dive into the rest of the series. I have kind of been putting it off. I haven't read a book in like 2 weeks. It's really upsetting. I got started on this Netflix show. Oops. I'm not even going to talk about that because I could start crying right now because of that series on Netflix. Anyways, moving on. So then I got Dirty English by, Elsa Madden Mills. And it looks like this. And this is about a fighter named Ducklin and a girl with rules named Elizabeth. And they are at a party. And the party goes wrong. And he saves her. And that's all I know. I don't want to keep saying that's all I know. That's all I know. But I don't know how much description to give you. You know, 2 damaged hearts. And it seems like they start living together. And it's just... hello, this cover. And then when I found out it was about like a fighter, I was like, okay, sign me up. I'll take it. I'll take 3. I'm just kidding. Then I got a novella by Jamie Maguire, and this is Something Beautiful, and this is following America and Shepley, and I'm just excited to read it. I do have yet to read the 4th book in the Maddox Men books, and it is right here, and this follows Tyler and Ellie. I also got this one. I'm just continuing on. I should have showed this one first. So I got this one, and then I also got this one because I figured I'd pick them both up. And spoiler alert, that's not a spoiler because I'm filming this now. It's so late. But she did announce like a secret project that she's working on, and it's another book that's coming out, I want to say like August 15th or something, and it's called Beautiful Funeral, and I'm like, what? Who's gonna die? I'm so scared. And so I'm nervous. But she has another book coming out, which is awesome. I'm so excited. I love her writing. It's absolutely amazing. So I got that. And I got Torn by K.A. Robinson. This is the first ever book that I have ever bought by K.A. Robinson, and it just sounded really intriguing. This is about a girl that wants to get away from her past, and there is this tattooed bad boy in her class, and they are just drawn to each other. And it seems so cliche, but I'm hoping it won't be, and I'm hoping I'll really like it. But I rarely have problems with books, even if they're like cliche topics, because I pick them up myself. I'm not forced to read any of these books, and so I like that whole cliche feel to it, and I just really enjoy it, and so I don't mind it, and I probably will really enjoy it. I rarely have problems with books. Out of all the books that I've read, I probably have like issues with like maybe 5 of them. Like, I really don't have many problems with the books that I read. I generally don't pick up things that I know I won't like, and so I never really have a problem. Then I got The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater, and I was going to give a description on it, but I just can't. I don't think I would be able to. This is something that I would not typically pick up. It's just a little different. It's not a romance contemporary novel. It's just different, and I don't know how to explain it properly, and so I'm sure you know what it's about. I'm sure you heard that it's amazing, and that's why I picked it up. But I just don't think I would be able to give an accurate description about what this book is about, and so I'm just gonna put it down now. This is Bully by Penelope Douglas, and this is about a girl and a guy who were friends, but then he ruins her life somehow, and he becomes very tormenting to her, and she decides that she wants to fight back and not deal with his crap anymore. Good for her. And so that's what I'm getting from this book. And it does have a blurb back here from Colleen Hoover, which I didn't even notice, but she said that I read this book in one sitting, as gripping as it was sexy. And so we'll see. I didn't even know it had a blurb by her, but I figured I'd pick it up. What's new? 2 books left in this birthday book haul. And the next one is a book 2, and this is The Fire Between High and Low by Brittany C. Cherry, and it looks like this. If you don't know, she wrote the book The Air He Breathes, which is right here, and I'm so excited to have them lined up next to each other. They're just gonna look so cool, especially when the other ones come out. I'm just excited. I think that when books line up and stuff in series, so cool. So cool. Okay, this book is book 2. Is book 2 in a 4-part series, companion series, I believe. And this is about 2 broken people, what's new, and they have love and lost, and they love each other, and they want to get back together, and, you know, it's just, I don't really know, but it just sounded so good, and I absolutely loved the first book in this series, and I loved her writing, and so I just knew I needed to pick it up, and my phone was telling me my battery's gonna die. Great. But so I decided to pick that up because I thought I would really enjoy it, and I'm sure I will, and so yeah. Then the next one that I have is The Deal by Elle Kennedy, and it looks like this. So this is about Hannah, and she likes this guy, and she somehow gets to tutoring one of the other boys on the teammate. I want to say they play like hockey or something. And she starts tutoring one of the guys on the hockey team named Garrett, and basically I'm sure they fall for each other. The end. And so that was my birthday book haul, and I'm so excited to read all of them. I have read 2 so far out of all the books that I got, and hello, they were awesome, and so I'm just like, yes, I made a good book haul. I can't wait to read all these books. I'm going to attempt to hold up a few of them for a thumbnail, but it's probably not going to work, so I'll just do this. And I will see you guys in... What? Wait. I can't just end there. I want to know if any of you guys have read any of these books. Let me know which book I should start off with first. I know I have heard tons of people talk about The Deal by Al Kennedy, and so I might have to pick that one up soon. But the thing is, it's part of a series, and I literally have been getting myself into series after series after series. And so, so I don't know. We'll see. But I'm just excited to read any of these books. Leave some comments down below, and subscribe if you want to see more of my face. I don't know why you would, but why not? Follow me on Goodreads. My username is Samia Alley, just like this username here. And this video is way too long, so I'm going to have to go now. Bye!